Good morning, student. Today we will discuss 2020 CBSE paper. Our first question is the total number of match in knockout tournament of 34 teams are. First, knockout tournament. Knockout tournament is a tournament in which a team continue to play further match till defeated. That is, a team get eliminated from the tournament if we lost the match. Only the victorious team are allowed to play the further match unless one team emerges as winners. And in knockout tournament, we find the number of matches by subtracting the total team minus 1. So here total team is 31 and minus 1 means 33. Total match is 33. Next is the food component present in sugar. The food component present in sugar is carbohydrate. Carbohydrate, it is a source of energy. The main source of vitamin C. The main source of vitamin C is guava. Vitamin C is found in citrus fruit. Which asan is helpful for maintaining normal blood pressures? For maintaining normal blood pressures, Savasana. Savasana is a good asana to prevent for maintaining the normal blood pressures. Blood pressures is the pressures on the wall of the arteries when a blood flow towards it. Gomukh Asana, Chakra Asanas and Mastendra Asanas are helpful in curing which disease? It is helpful in curing asthma. When a child is not able to adjust within the society or having no friend, it means he is suffering from oppositional defiant disorders. ODD means oppositional defiant disorders. When a child suffers oppositional defiant disorders is mainly seen in the child. A child shows an ongoing patterns of aggressiveness. He is aggressive, anxiety, violent behaviors. He does not obey his parents, etc. These are the symptoms of oppositional defiant disorders. Next is obsessive compulsive disorders. Obsessive compulsive disorders is an anxiety disorders. It is an anxiety disorder. In obsessive compulsive disorders, it is a mental disorders where the people feel the needs of checking the things repeatedly. That is, in obsessive compulsive disorders, the unwanted thought come in the mind of the people. Therefore, to get the rid of this thought, he do the same things again and again. So it is an anxiety disorder. Next is competitive. A cognitive disability may cause difficulty in which of the following activity: reading, writing, mathematics, or all of the above. And the correct answer is all of the above. Cognitive disability. Cognitive disability, it is a neurological disorders in which the persons face difficulty in storing, processing and producing the information. Therefore, he faced difficulty in reading, writing, speaking, etc. So here the correct answer is all of the above. Next question 9. It is not in your syllabus. Next, scoliosis. Scoliosis is a posture deformity related to the vertebral column. Scoliosis, it is a posture deformity in which in posture deformity in which the vertebral columns bend sideward, that is one shoulders down and other shoulders is rise up. Body weight is shifted to one side and it causes lot of pressures on one side of the foot, and the cause of scoliosis may be due to difference in leg length, backbone, um, undeveloped leg or backbones, lifting heavy object towards one side only, disease, etc. And the corrective measures for scoliosis is by doing Trikon Asana, Tarasana, Chakrasana, etc. Next is sit and reach. Sit and reach test is conducted for measuring flexibility. With the help of sit and reach test, we can measure the flexibility of an individual. Barrow fitness test, it is not in your syllabus. Next is Rockport 1 mile test is conducted to measure the, it is used to measure the cardiovascular fitness of an individual. With the help of Rockport test, we measure the cardiovascular fitness of an individual. Next is movement possibles in ball and socket joint. Ball and socket joint, it is present in shoulders, hip, and the movement possibles is all of the above: rotation, flexion, extensions, and the correct answer is all of the above. The law of acceleration is also known as law of acceleration. According law of there are three law of motion. First law of motion is known as law of inertia. Second law of motion is known as law of acceleration, and third law of motion is known as law of action and reactions. So here the correct answer is law of momentum. Law of acceleration is also known as law of momentum. Next is match list 1 with the list C 2, selecting the correct option. First, abrasion. Abrasion, it is a soft tissue injury. Here the abrasion, it is a soft tissue injury. Green streak fractures. Green streak fracture is a bone injury. Shoulder dislocation. Shoulder dislocation is a joint injury. And lack of fitness. Lack of fitness is caused due to sports injury. Here the correct next question is explain the procedure of Harvard step test. Harvard step test was developed by Bruha in 1943. The purpose of Harvard step test is to measure the cardiovascular fitness of an individual. Equipment required for Harvard step test is gym bench, stopwatch, and assistants or helpers. How to perform? First, the players do a warming up. After warming up, he come near the gym bench, and on the command of go, he will step up and step down on the gym bench for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, the assistants count the pulse rate, pulse 1 for 1 minute. After 1 minute of recovery, and again he count the pulse rate at pulse 2 for 1 minute. After 2 minute recovery, and again he calculate the count the pulse rate as pulse 3 after recovery of 3 minutes. And after that the computations is adding the pulse 1 plus pulse 2 and plus 3. The formula: for computation of fitness index of a person is 100 into test duration in second upon 2 into pulse count plus pulse 1 plus pulse 2 plus pulse 3. List down the test items of Rickley and John test and explain the procedure of any one. Rickley and John test. Rickley and John test is used to measure the fitness of a senior citizen. It was developed by Roberta Rickley and Dr. Jesse Jones. In Rickley and John test, in Rickley and John test, there are six test items. First is chair stand test, arm sculls up test, sit and wrist flexibility test, back stretch test, 8 feet up and go test, and 6-minute walk test. These are the test items which are present in Rickley and John test. League tournament is a better way to judge the best team of the tournament commit. League tournament, it is a tournament in which every team has to play with every other's team irrespective of win, loss or draw. Okay, in league tournament, the player has to play with every other's team irrespective of win, loss or draw. League tournament is better way to judge the best team because league tournament give ample opportunity to the player to show their they give them ample opportunity to show their talents. In league tournament, true winners are decided. Improve the performance. Skill selection is possible. Players' interest, good challenge, etc. Asan can be used as preventive measures. Comment. Asan, it is a slow stretching activity in which we hold the final positions for a few seconds for approx 20 seconds to 2 minutes. Asans, it's help to prevent Asanas can be used as preventive measures because it helps in preventive, it's help in therapeutic effect, etc. For examples, asanas have to cure many chronic health problems and diseases such as orthopedic related problems like kyphosis, round shoulders, lordosis, scoliosis, diet related problems like obesity, constipation, gas problems, concentrated related like it's had to remove the tension, stress, anxiety of a person's. Immunity related, it's had to improve the immunity like cold, cough, and it helps to relieve from cardiac problems. Asanas prevent cardiac and cure cardiac problems like heart failures, blood pressures, abnormal heartbeat, etc. It also helps in preventing and curing many neuromuscular related problems. It's helped to remove waste product from our body, and last, it's helped to improve the body system. Therefore, we can say that asanas is used as preventive measure. Discuss in details any one type of disorders. Disorders, it is an illness mainly related to the disorders. Disorders, it is a problem or illness which affects someone's mind or body. Okay, disorders, it is a problem or illness which affects someone's mind or body. It is mainly related to mind like attention deficit hyperactivity disorders, autism spectrum disorders, obsessive compulsive disorders, oppositional defiant disorders, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, etc. These are the some types of disorders. And any one types of disorders like obsessive compulsive disorders. Obsessive compulsive disorders, it is a types of disorders or illness that affect someone mind. It causes unwanted thought in his mind. Therefore, to get a read from this unwanted thought, the person do the same thing again and again. The cause of obsessive compulsive disorders may be brain injury, low birth weight, disease, etc. And its treatment may be treatment like counseling, sympathy attitude, psychological changing their thinking, cognitive behavior therapy, etc. Or like sensory processing disorders. Sensory processing disorders, it is a brain disorders in which the persons face difficulty in receiving and responding the information that come in through the sense. Okay, in sensory processing disorders, it is a brain disorders in which the person face difficulty in receiving and responding to the informations that come through the sense. Symptoms are symptoms of sensory processing disorders may be is not able to hear, touch, it does not feel any days pain, etc. And the cause of sensory processing disorders may be genetic factors, low birth weight, environmental factors, drugs, brain injury, etc. And its treatment, management treatment may be changing their lifestyle, therapy, meditations, etc. Next is suggest physical exercise for childhood and adulthood. First thing, uh, physical exercise for childhood and adulthood. First, exercise guideline at different stages of growth and development. Motor development means development of child bones and muscles and ability to move around and manipulate. There are different stages of growth and developments like babyhood growth and development, infancy growth and development, early childhood, later childhood, adolescence and adulthood. In babyhood growth and development, that is from birth to 1 years, at this stage gross motor development take place. So at this activity the child start doing crawling, sitting, standing, rolling, etc. This type of activity take place. And infancy growth and development, that is from 1 to 2 years, at this stage gross motor development take place. The child do the activity like standing, sitting, rolling, bending, block building, etc. And early childhood stage, that is from 2 to 6 years. At this stage gross motor development and fine motor development take place. Therefore child do the activities like running, throwing, kicking, recreational activity, etc. And later childhood stage, that is from 7 to 12 years. At this stage gross motor development and fine motor development take place. Therefore the activities at this stage are yoga, gymnastic, team game like football, basketball, volleyballs, racket games like badminton, etc. And adolescence, that is from 13 to 19 years. At this stage also growth and motor development take place. It is a delicate period because it is a delicate and challenge period for the parents. Adolescence is Adolescent age cause many changes related to physical, social, psychological. At this stage, the child should take a proper diet. He should do the heavy workout, creative workout, perform in team game, etc. Next is, what do you understand by food myth? Food myth, it is an unscientific thought about the food, like low fat or no fat diet is good for you. This is a misconception that low fat or no fat is good for health, because fat is important in our diet. We should take 5 to 10% of fat in our diet. Helps Fats provide us energy. Meat, like crash dieting or fasting, helps to lose weight. This is a misconception that if we do fasting, it's help to lose weight. If we want to lose the weight, do a proper exercise. Food eaten late night is more fattening. This is a misconception. Like low fat milk has less calcium than full fat milk. Like healthy food are expensive. Only overweight persons should do the exercise. Egg include cholesterol levels, so avoid them, etc. These are the some misconception about the food items. What are pitfall of dieting? Pitfall of dieting. What are pitfall of dieting? Pitfall of dieting means disadvantage of dieting. An individual wants to look attractive. He want to lose the weight. Therefore, they start uh, they start um, they start skipping the meal. They start dieting, which affect their health. Some disadvantages. The pitfall of dieting are like extreme reductions of calories. Persons reduce the calories to reduce the weight, which cause low energy. Thus, persons feel lethargic, body aching, tiredness, etc. Skipping meals. People start skipping their meals to reduce the weight, whereas in the next meal they take more meal and they take more a large amount of food. Low energy diet. People to lose the weight, they take low energy diet, which is harmful for their health. Starving. People start starving, which is harmful for their health. Risk of obesity. Many people believe that if they eat good food, it causes overweight. Thus, they become obese. Stress. Many people, due to overweight, they start taking the stress, tensions, which is harmful for their health. Slimming pills. People start using the slimming pills, medicine without the consultation of the doctors, which may be fatal. Slim look. Some people think that they look attractive if they are slim, thus go for dieting. These are the some pitfall of dieting which the person should avoid. Okay, the pitfall of dietings, like uh, like using slimming pills, skipping meals, low energy diet, extreme reducing the calories, taking less liquid item, starving, stress, etc. Discuss the preventive measure of sports injury. Preventive measure for sports injury. Sports injury are those injury. Uh, Sports injury means those injury which occurs in the sports. Sports injury can be prevented through proper warming up before doing any before doing any activities. Do a proper warming up. Warming up helps to reduce the injury. Proper medical checkup before participating in any tournament or training or competitions. Have a proper medical checkup. If the doctor advises, then only participate. Proper concentrations. Whenever the players should have full alertness, full concentrations over the activity. Safety guard or equipment. The players should use the proper safety equipment, safety guard, etc. Regular proper training. The players should have a proper training. Sufficient physical fitness. A player should be physically fit. For the physically fit, that is, he should have good strength, speed, endurance, flexibility, coordinative ability, etc. Considers the safety means he should have safety equipment, safety guard around the play field, proper and safe environment. He should participate in a proper and safe environment. He should, under the expert observation, he should participate in the activity only under the observation of the expert. Under expert observation only. He should take good coaching skill, follow the rules and regulations. Always follow the rules and regulations of the game. Play the game in a good play field. Play the match or competitions with a true sportsmanship spirit. Controlling the aggressions, anxiety, violence. Have proper training methods. Follow the training principles. Taking a proper balanced diet, first aid box, knowledge of health educations, training regarding safe escape, etc. These are the some preventive measures which the athletes should take to avoid the sports injury. With suitable exam, explain the applications of Newton's law in sports. Newton's law of motion. It was formulated by Isaac Newton in 1687. There are three laws of motions. First law of motion is known as law of inertia. According to first law of motion, an object at rest will remain at rest and or an object in motions will remain in motion unless an external force act on it. For example, a football placed at a penalty point will remain at rest unless a player kick the balls towards the goal post, and or if a ball in a motions will remain in a motions unless the players act any force. Okay, so according to first law of motions, an object at rest will remain at rest, an object in motion will remain in motion unless and until an external force act upon it. Second law of motion is known as law of accelerations. According to second law of motions, the rate of change in velocity is directly proportional to the force applied and inversely proportional to the mass of the object. If you apply more force, there will be the velocity will be more. Therefore, there will be the more displacement, and if force applied it less, then displacement is less and less velocity. For example, in a shot put, a player who use more force, there will be the greater displacement, and if the player use less force, there will be the less displacement. Third law of motion is known as law of actions and reactions. According to third law of motions, every action has equal and opposite reaction. For example, in swimming pool, an athlete pushes the waters backward. In return, the waters push the athletes forward. These are the three laws of motion. Next is discuss in details any three technique of motivations. Motivations is derived from the Latin words movers. Mover means to change. So motivation is a moving force which energizes an individual to do an activity. There are two types of motivations: intrinsic motivations and extrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivations are those motivations which come from inside of an individual, and extrinsic motivations are those motivations which come from external source like reward, punishment, etc. Motivation technique are reward. Reward act as a motivation to motivate the players. Healthy environment. If the environment is healthy, the players are motivated to participate in the game. Good health of the athletes. If the athlete is fit and healthy, he will participate in the game. Good quality equipment. If the equipment is good quality, good play field. If the equipment is good, if the playground is good, it acts as a motivation to the player. Sufficient practice. If a player has done sufficient practice, then the performance is better. Reward and punishment. If the players get reward like medals, he will motivate to participate in the game. And punishment is also act as a motivation to participate, because if the persons get punishment in wrong things, coaching and guidance, spectators crowd, audience motivations. Audience also act as a motivation to motivate the players. Interactions between on team, organizations and officiating, safety means competitions, teamwork. These are the some techniques of motivation. And balanced diet. Balanced diet is the diet which contain all nutrients, macro and micro, that is fats, vitamins, minerals, proteins, carbohydrate in a correct proportion. Okay, balanced diet is a diet which contain all the nutrients, that is carbohydrate, proteins, fat, vitamins, minerals in a correct proportion. Micronutrients are those nutrients which are required in small quantity like waters, roughages, artificial sweeteners, preservative, etc.